Yentwani emfanchire Ghana football mudia na Sentem Normalization Committee abosome makomako besinsia omo atwawie asanje abosome nsia asanje apeso a besa bri hu se de Ghana football ne de kwadwa na se de kwata e wodwumedi a egusu edimu eno na nam so market yeso kriku executive director ema Dreams Football Club ode ne komo kakra ba na small Kenya ne se be say normalize football na fi etimi esan so tune media esa ban so etimi apuso ne sase kakra na ode kakra she football nyesa pa dia normalization no enya dia ekusiaga.
Our governments, have a big role to play in the development of football and sports in general, because everywhere I've been in the world, country be any government and play a part. What is important is a clear understanding of everybody's role. Football, perhaps the biggest vehicle in our sporting industry, and Ghana is no exception. Maybe football governments play a big role in terms of financing of football. And I've said it over and over again, say, your industry, your sports economy is so small, say, we cannot survive solely on private and as a corporate sponsorship. There's a need, say, government support play a big part, and in that regard, I'm very, very happy about the big step now President Akufo-Addo is taking, i.e. in supporting local football, especially NC special tournament. I think say Honorable Isiama any staff for because this is the way to go, and this should not be the first, and this should not be the last. Governments must always find a way to finance or invest in football. Like I say, somewhere in 2003, 2004, 2005, Argentina, on football go through big crisis, and they couldn't find sponsorship. Now, their government here and say, one more TV rights, media rights of the Argentine league, one turn aboard in power per year. Rights, all the TV stations to telecast the league. That was their way of investing in the local game. The clubs a lot of money. They invested in infrastructure, in players, and of course the Argentine football was revived again. But that was a special way of funding local football. And I think when we dialogue a lot more with our governments, I'm sure they have shown a goodwill to support it. And this is the reason why we have to be honest with ourselves. Together, and let's face the reality of managing.
Yes, okay, cool. Executive board chairman, Adom Dreams Football Club, Nathan Council, and Como Etujan, Semi Tremo, Argentina for Catcher, Nasa football. No, and you're not saying, so about his Capuru, Shimoneta, Kusim, Puanaka, Prepano, a month for yin and sent him, says came with do. Now, editor TV right now, when you're Bassa Baby and Sabwa, other television stations to be a bit right now. Now, Oma football and Hon Santram, Ajigana and Chono, and then Trasso. Ever any entry has to full for Catcher. Womusenia Brepansi special competition against Nuguso El Coso, Kim Tyrant Grant, former Charlton Athletic player, former Black Stars player, and also the Nkomo Kakraba, Eddie Afa, Senanema ACL Coso Senyadia, Nabum Ebukra.
Oh, it's good. For me, it's important for the players that there's competition back, important for the coaches, the supporters, and I think it's been good standard of football. So hopefully we'll go back to us again, and we'll try and win on Wednesday.
Kim Tyrant Grant has a full head coach and Atene Castle and Como Agino. But the Emerald Group A sent a table in the city, Media, El Cosona, Nese Kumasi, and Santiago, having played 5 matches or 10 points. Against Nafi, Mediama the second with 9 points, Adriana the third with 8 points, Ashgood the fourth with 8 points. Nafi so be United for Edda fifth with 6 points, Brikum Chelsea, Edda A6 position with 3 points, 11 Wonders the seventh with 3 points, and Afiwa All Stars for any points. Bia Yaba Group B against Cinema. Let's say West African Football Academy, WAFA, L 12 points, about 6 matches, Liberty Professionals at the second, no more 10 points, Lemina Sharks the third with 10 points, Nafi, Karela United 4 at the fourth with 10 points, Nafi Azufu 4 at the fifth with 9 points, Dreams Football Club at the sixth position with just 5 points, Interlife 4 at the seventh with 5 points, Nafi, Mysterious, Abusia, Bontua Draft, so IDK, ID Pandi, one more and at the 8th position, Tosun Kron, one more just 4 points, Amari. Eda Siorma also Ashram Sinamiadoma, almost separate a bit me as a son. A training and fancy Munkraf from dia, we a Kutukubo and some boxing. Isaac the Royal Storm Dube, or Iga Sinamiadoma, obey me a day a revenge, Etienne Sampem Sudiama, Emmanuel Navarrete. Now we about a month for back and sent him a Emmanuel Navarrete, or Che Isaac the Royal Storm Dube, was a bit of nature and so near this year who now so wrestling is Silqua. Isaac Dugbe HSA watoto ne nneɛma yi a ene was ahwe anim sempemfo etimi ema no rebout ebeti aboa ema nneɛma akoyi de ama former champion de ma WBO super bantamweight champion no.
May 11th will be a time of redemption. This trip is not going to be the same. We've had to go through that adversity. We've had to go through that step, and now we're moving into different territories. Now we're not turning back. We're not going back anywhere. All the injuries and everything that we had to go through, that we had to take time out and all, this trip we've had to work through it. At my weakest point, Navarrete could not knock me out. I took him to the whole distance. It was a tough fight. It was an exciting fight. People enjoyed it. You know, most importantly, it taught me a lot of lessons. It taught me that, you know, at my weakest, I know that my heart still holds something deeply that most people do not have. He's coming back into the ring determined. I'm coming for redemption. So that's what's going to make it, you know, a fiery affair. You know, everyone is going to be on their toes, going to be at the edge of their seats. So in the end, may the best man win, and I believe that will be me.
Yes, now Isaac the Royal Storm Dugbe, Nanwada Isaac the Royal Storm Dugbe, Western Messi kwa Emmanuel Navarrete, Echini Sibrim Nanya Semketu Akrabat, Isaac Akudisi Kanawi, and a neo Sanjan, the same thing, Yamia or Chi Emmanuel Navarrete, you can Emmanuel Chesina in the oh, Isaac and Sunipa Party second Kotunamina Kuya Kuno, Winya Semketu Akrayamia Duma, very sampa, Saba Tit Messato from saying, and an Yamabisia call for the second time, a world boxing move. Eddie H. Rima, Moses for Madama. One and touch the camera Moses Post Center, one more producers of Poster Kyo Hebati, was set to make a tibia Bubianopa, Bubi area, Nafi Bobi and Yumri, a bit and Sambwa, and my prosperity arena, one and two Quantapai. But Moses Clinic and Eba Center for Chesomutima Sambwa, and my idea would be a low sperm county if you infertility nothing so mass, Benado, or Quadias best in few dunia chili and Colent mean Pima what DSC. On Sacrament Moses Sebebo, sexual weakness, on Poma good in one minute, or more down, set me KBT bois, fibroid hypertension, diabetes, nafi, typhoid fever, malaria, vagina infection, so whereas in the Messi course was ADBT to what, or more down, Moses for between bois, dental problems, or Seneca, Apro, on Sanka, and Moses for Mehrabois, and Maniama 822 year amount. Your ultra modern medical equipment, all my patrol about West Africa, being who between the chimpe, South Sudan, calaboyalty test, a bit bois, I'm a 4D full color. Ultrasound guitar and then dental x-ray ebiti ansabo amari ahwe osene ne samayina na boa amanyema etia kuye de ma mammogram or for blood screening uhwese ne masi koso anufo no ana babia betuma eposam se kama ema efefe kofi bomodi ada se odo wani be kire Moses akachi ahwe aboa emanyema atoyi de ma Moses for hwe akiri kwan wa dental bar ahye so opposite the police station sabetia kan na afen so do wani kire zoom line for headquarters so University Farms Road opposite Chazako Westgate no se ho na afen so eje kuju odo wani kire ma Moses for ha ye boa emanyema etia tutu ye de ma mafo pomodon sem ministry ndu be pemu nka ha de a odo wani 8 sa kire mu Ghana highways na afen so ahenema kokobin kuma se a on sabetia Kamed Moses so betia frɛ 0244 068447 na ode Moses phone pay for so ya twetwe enkomo power specialist backlink phone pay for medical catch of the patcho womu anenya the winners of the Heroes of Distinction Award 2017 hepatitis B de hayere no obi en obetini o masa omodin da se ode woni betwan san kire mu a best healthcare hepatitis mu de ohwefse na mesi kwa ebetwan hwabo ma nema etian kwede ma omodin da jiri kajiri ene edru no for male vitality do ba kwa elevate sexual performance no from a lower concentration to a higher concentration edu anya heba malamex malaria fever na chiwa so can be and also ebetun aboa obon konkon ne sama wa whooping cough na tetewa cough care heba Mr. Dui enso beboa amaniama atutu yi de ma me ba cho oba nkrahadia edome born again opposite the GCB on sabetun akan na afen so kuma senso ye ho takwade anaji estate opposite the singers washing bay obetun afre power specialist heba clinic 0244 544 422 na on a power specialist heba clinic yentwetwe nkomo ebehwa aboa amaniama etia tutu yi de ma o madama wo me techiri boa e man na no penso I will can see on sempan sa kan after the Easter break no yetimi ejiao wo be campaign na dama on etimi edarati show na fi hard working Sergio Manuchu wonderful crew almost with me touch be do some pempen so yi ese ne keja eni aseda na se bi wo ba bia na ekọ edema munyina me din di Enoch Kwasi Walanyo Wallace agudi catch back up the only nomenclature of the professors being sports the original Wallace and I'm Jinem of course evidence based sports presentation yet me jaw every entine animal when you kese or if be in the Sunni and found be in the soul the act of being a good guest is to not to say goodbye.